Must remember I told you tonight tuko na wale wa kabla tuko na wale wanaitwa kina nani hawa wadao Rastafari Society of Kenya are in the building. Wacha nikae chini because sasa hivi ndo tunaingia daro. Sasa tunaingia class. So our viewers, if you're back at home there, kitabu na karatas na biro. Anyway, Rastafari Society of Kenya wako ndani ya building. Remember walipeleka petition pale kotini. Kuna maswali mingi sana niko nazo kwa kichwa. But wanataka kuongelea spirituality wa Rasta. Alafu nataka watuambie walipataje lawyer wakupeleka hii ngori kotini. Unajua kijana tapa pale mtaani youth mandate tu anatembea ashikwe na weed evidence. Anyway, karibuni sana. Sankara, maiji ukoaje?
Kwa salama sana.
Hiyo kitu iko on.
Kitu iko on.
Uko fiti?
Niko best na wewe.
Kwani iko poa?
Nashukuru sana.
Kwani unaogopa?
Naogopa nini?
Ni vile wako poa. Karibu sana.
Rada safi.
Unaitwa nani? Watu wakusikia, mimi nakujua au wengine ndio wakujua. Waambie jina yako.
Nashukuru sana. Kwa majina naitwa Sankara Nyagaya. Sankara Nyagaya ni mwana mazingira na pia ni mtetezi wa haki za kibinadamu na pia zile za kimazingira. Sankara pia ni Rasta Youth. Yes, ni kijana katika ile tamaduni na itikadi za Rastafari.
Asante sana Sankara. Na check you kwa na ulembo unakuja na elders. You know when you told me you're coming with elders nilikuwa nakuja wazai. But anyway, welcome. What's your name?
Yeah man, greetings Massive and crew. This is Odisa Baba. Yeah man.
Odisa Baba.
Yeah man, love and light, love and respect.
I say bless Rasta. Welcome.
Isis, greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty.
King Selassie I.
GOtv show let's pon the building.
Hey! Poor. Hey! Your mic is on. Thank you.
Iko on.
Iko sawa.
Confirm.
Muko fiti wadau?
Confirm.
Poa sana.
Sankara, I know you are the youth leader Rastafari Society of Kenya. Elders ojato ama ni elders tu ama ni title yao? Odisa Baba.
Yes, hii wakati Katela tulikuja at least pia kama vijana.
Okay.
Tuko na elders wetu pale ambao pia ni viongozi wetu katika society ama jamii yetu ya Rastafari.
Yes.
Yeah, but today we are going to also have an opportunity also to hear from the youth.
Okay.
Also from the youth spectacle, the youth challenges and the youth contribution also to the levity. Yes, so hao ni youth, sio elder.
Kwa hivyo elder ama hii masaa ni late sana kwa elder.
Yes,
okay.
Yes,
Now just a quick one. Let me start off with you. What motivated the Rastafari Society to file for the petition that happened? By the way, ilinistua, walai. Nini iliwa motivate?
Okay, so kitu naweza sema kitu ili motivate elder wetu kuenda pale nje na kututetea ni kwa sababu ya hiyo inequality ambayo tuna experience. Kumbuka Rastafari ni culture kama tu zile culture zingine, ni spirituality pia kama zile spirituality zingine. Na ukiangalia katiba yetu article 11 it provides for the culture as the foundation, cumulative foundation for our society and for our nation. So what really motivated the elders kwenda pale kotini na kuweka hiyo petition ni kujaribu pia kupigania ile hadhi, the dignity of the Rasta youth. Kwa sababu pia unapata tuko wengi ambao tunaamini na tunashikilia zile njia za Rastafari, lakini kuna kuwa na uoga mwingi sana katika pia kujumuika na pia take time kulearn hiyo culture Rastafari na principles zake, kwa sababu ya hiyo fear ya hiyo element ya associate na kuhusika na cannabis. So elder waliona ni wise sana waende pale kotini waeke petition ndio wale Rastas youth wote ambao wanachukua hizo principles na teachings za watu kama Marcos Garvey, Haile Selassie, unaona Kwame Nkrumah, Dedan Kimathi, Mekatilili na wale wa Afrika wote ambao walikuwa wanasimamia haki na usawa, wapate hiyo nafasi pia ya ku associate na pia ku learn from Rastafari without fear of even associating with the cannabis plant.
Thank you so much, Sankara. Now to Addis Ababa, you as the youth pale Rastafari Society, wacha nikuulize kitu. Unaweza ambia wase wa understand Rastafari, cause mtano unapata msasa sema mimi ni mrasta, but what is really Rastafari? The culture, your beliefs and everything yenye ilifanya pia elders wenyu waingie pale wa petition for equality, vile Sankara anasema. What is Rastafari?
Yeah man, Sister Katela.
Hello.
Yeah man, mi venye naweza kushow. Rastafari is a calling. Yeah man, and to be Rastafari you have to have love in your heart. So love is the main thing. You have to love yourself first. And then the world is like a mirror. It will show it back to you. Yeah, so hii love ndo ilifanya maelders hata wakapeleka hii kesi kotini in the year 2021. Yeah, because a lot of Rasta youth are in prison. A lot of Rasta elders are in prison. And even a lot of Rasta youth are educated and they can't find no jobs. So it was wise for the elders to take the case to the court.
So Rastafari and good people, it's all about divine conception of the heart, right?
Yeah man, love.
Divine conception of the heart. Now, to you, nikumbushe jina yako imepotea.
Magode Visual Arts.
Magode Visual. Magode Chalk. Magode usiogope. You're in a very safe space. Now, why does the Rastafari believe that the herb is a sacred plant? You know, first things, lazima mrasta kwa anapiga hiki tu. Tuanzie hapo.
First of all, si lazima.
Okay, thank you.
Lucky Dube, ndo he didn't smoke herb. He was a pure Rasta. He used to say he was a pure Rasta.
Philip Lucky Dube.
Yes,
Ajaipiga hiki tu. But you still embrace him in the Rastafari community. So it's not a must. So, kwa nini, why do you see that the marijuana is a sacred herb?
First of all, marijuana is an indigenous plant. It may exist before our ancestors used it. Ni kitu ime exist. So it being illegal, ni kitu ililetwa na tuseme the colonial masters. Because marijuana ni spiritual na it connects us. Tunaingia inner feeling. Yeah.
Muna medi.
Tuna seek the inwards, sio outwards.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Now, Sankara, how does this ban, the ban of marijuana, affect the Rastafari community? How does it affect you guys?
Yeah, the criminalization of that indigenous plant, like my brother Chema Gode is saying, because cannabis is an indigenous plant variety. And it's indigenous not only to the Rastafari people, but also to very many indigenous cultural communities here in Africa. And each community actually has their own indigenous strain. So the criminalization of cannabis is the criminalization of a cultural fabric. Unapata, they take a particular element in a particular culture and then they criminalize it. Because remember, cannabis has numerous uses in a cultural setup. It is food for human and for animals. It is medicine for people and for animals. It is an environmental plant that is supposed to also provide eco solutions. So the moment it is criminalized, a part of our culture is criminalized. So the ban or the criminalization of cannabis to the Rastafari people, first of all, is creating that inequality in society, because you find that the Rasta people now are unequal to all the other cultures and spiritual institutions that are there. Like, say, if we can use an example, say, of the Christians. The Christians have the sacrament, the Holy Sacrament that they partake that is divine to them. We also have the cannabis, which is also a sacrament to the Rastafari spirituality. So when you criminalize cannabis, you are denying the Rastafari community and the Rastafari institution an opportunity to exercise their fundamental right on freedom as far as spirituality is concerned.
All right, thank you so much. It's a very good explanation. Odisa Baba, let me ask you. Critics say, hapa nje watu wanasema that the indigenous plant has health risks. Some say when you use it, you can go crazy. Some say when you use it, you do these. How can you defend yourself on that? Mtajidefendaje as the Rastafari Society?
Yeah, man, as a graduate from the University of Nairobi, Chiromo campus, studying biology, allow me confirm to you that hemp is the only plant that can clothe you, feed you, and at the same time give you a lot of inspiration. So you can make clothes out of hemp, you don't have to smoke it. You can make shampoo out of hemp. The best hair shampoo comes from hemp.
So in short, it has a lot of benefits apart only from the, hivyo wanafikiria ukivuta unaweza cheesy, unaweza, it has a lot of benefits.
You see, the Rasta community, we don't smoke it. We take it as a sacrament. Sacramento.
Please, Mr. Director, capture this. Please rewind.
See, we take it as a sacrament, and it is taken as a sacrament in spiritual places with the elders. The elders are the one to guide the partaking of the sacrament.
Umesikia? Si jaba, si nini, ndani ya studio, live and direct.
So ganja.
Yes.
Smoking is not, we don't advocate for smoking as the Rasta community or as the Rasta youth. Because you know smoking is harmful to your health. So the Rasta use the chalice.
Chalice.
Yeah, man, the chalice or the steamers, which has the three elements consisting of water, air, soil, or the land, and the sound, which is word, sound, and power. Yeah.
Guys, are you getting these? By the way, mnangam, eh? Mnangam. Let me ask, jina yako inapotea.
Odisa Baba.
Not Odisa Baba. Yako nimeshika. Magode. Najua Magode pale mtaani. Now, do we have other countries that have legalized the indigenous plant?
Yes, for example, we have South Africa. They have legalized the indigenous plant. Uganda, they have legalized and they have taxed in the earn from it. We also have Gambia. Why Kenya? Mbona Kenya tuachwe nyuma? Let's legalize it.
Mbona jo?
Mbona tuachwe
Mbona walai?
Why? So let's legalize the plant, and also we say legalize the plant, set the Rastaman free. Yeah.
Now, just a quick one. Sankara, to you as the youth leader of the Rastafari Society of Kenya, do you believe that legalization of marijuana inaweza benefit Kenya, like in terms of economic growth and kila kitu? Inaweza?
Yes, and let me mention Katela. It's very unfortunate that even the other day we are seeing Wajakoya is coming up and is even saying on mainstream media that he actually wasn't really supporting the economics of cannabis or the decriminalization. And this was very painful to our society because he even came to our elders and requested for our elders to be present during the launch of his manifesto because he knew that this was something that was very focal to our society. So as a society, we really felt that Wajakoya played around with our emotions, played around with our situation, and he used us for popularity, like he was saying, and to gain attention. Yet for our society, this is something like the Brethren has shared is very dear to us because our elders are behind bars for their conviction, for their belief of the plant. They are undergoing persecution. You know, some of the youths have been unable to continue with their education because they are behind bars for their strong belief in the plant. So when we talk about the economics and really now tying it to the petition is just really to set us free, because as a community, as a society, we feel we are being persecuted by government, we are being oppressed, we are being denied our fundamental rights and freedom, even to partake of our sacrament. And the petition that the elders have presented in court, Katela, has nothing to do with economics and has nothing to do with any other person outside the Rastafari spirituality and conviction. So what they are pleading or praying to the courts is they are pleading on the sake of the Rastafari people only, not for every other Kenyans. No. Not for all the other people. It's only for our society, because we are the ones that are under persecution, and we are the ones who believe in that plant in the way that we do. So, but we also are not blind to the fact that the world is actually progressing economically because of this plant. When we look at Rwanda, when we look at Uganda, these are the most recent countries that have been able to embrace the economics of cannabis. And you can see clearly countries like Canada, Australia, and even the United States are really putting a lot of money into these two countries in terms of purchasing these cannabis products that are used now to produce medicine. When you look at South Africa, we have had the government of South Africa, the government of His Excellency Cyril Ramaphosa, supporting the indigenous communities there. There is a program there is a presidential program that is called the Sandbox. That program is meant to protect the indigenous communities and the indigenous cannabis strains that are under study for protection and preservation, to be used also to bring in new dimensions and perspectives in the pharmaceutical space. So it is also timely for our country also to look, like even our elders, they said in the grounds of the High Court that the Constitution allows for research. Now it is high time that the government puts in money intentionally to research on the merits and the demerits of cannabis, because clearly if all these countries regionally are embracing it, and then that means the merits are more or it outweighs the demerits. So I might not really want to go deep into the economics of cannabis, but for sure, without a doubt, it is something that is providing an opportunity to many youths across the region, and it's something that the government needs to start thinking about.
Before I come back to another question, I can see a lot of people are sending in the SMS. Remember, our WhatsApp number is 0793267279. And I can say another one, legalize it and let the economy grow. Simple. MC says solely out Naivashadam. And then another one is saying, Hashim Demir Omar, legalize it. Marijuana is not a drug, but a herb. Legalize it. Then another one, Wagwan my Rasta people. This is Danish Kaluya. I'm watching from Lolongo. Show Equalit Sana. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. Let's go legalize marijuana. Now, another comment that caught my attention is no, it should be legalized. Now, let me ask you, Odis Baba, what message do you have to the people who are opposing the legalization of this indigenous plant? What message do you have to them?
If you can't smoke it, just promote it. And if you can't support it, just promote it. Because I have to repeat this to all friends and all Kenyans. The marijuana plant or the cannabis plant is the only plant that can heal you, provide for you clothing, give you inspiration, and even provide for you shelter at the same time.
All right.
Yeah,
Magode, nikimalizia na wewe, let me ask you, do you have age restriction? You as the Rastafari community, do you have age restriction of this indigenous plant?
Yes, in Rastafarian, venye Odisa Baba alisema, the elders guide the youth.
Okay.
So kuna age restrictions. for example, children can't take the holy herb.
When you say children, is it 18 years and below, 16 years and below, 10 and below? 18 and below.
18 and below.
All
and
right.
for us, the youth, we are guided by the elders.
Okay. Now, when you're winding up, Sankara, the last question for you. If the government rejects your petition, what is your next move as the Rastafarian community to Kimalizia?
No, I mean, the government cannot reject the petition because we are under universal laws. You know, the United Nations Declaration on the Indigenous People clearly hands the power to the people. It clearly dictates that the indigenous communities have a right to be, they have a right to exist, they have a right to their indigenous seed varieties. You know, we have a right of expression, of, you know, gathering. We have a right of practice and preserving our culture. So when you look even at notable figures like Rocky Dawini, who's United Nations representative on matters of environment, using his art. He's a Rastaman, you know, and he's not limited, you know, because of his conviction on Rastafari and many other people. So we are not really looking at a situation where the government can oppress and suppress its people. We are actually looking at a situation whereby we will now have more solidified conversations with government and with the relevant government departments so that they can be able also to protect the Rastafari people.
All right, thank you so much. And thank you so much, Sankara. Thank you so much, Odis Baba, and of course, Magode. Now, I want you to look at that camera, Sankara, and one message to the people that criminalize the use of the indigenous herb. What message do you have to them? Because a lot of people, as you have said, they believe that anyone who uses that is a criminal. What one message do you have to the people?
Yes, one message I have to the people of Kenya is that on behalf of the Rastafari people, on behalf of the Rastaman, and on behalf of all the indigenous people also who use and believe in the plant, is that the moment we will be able to lift up the criminalization of this particular plant, then we will have created a level playing field, an equal measure for all the people. Secondly, the communities that believe in this plant also need also to be given an opportunity also to explore the economics and the economic potential of this plant, because it is something that is going on regionally. It is an awakening that is being handed. It is power that is being handed back to the indigenous people. So when we come out together as a community and protect these indigenous seed varieties and protect these indigenous cultures, then we are able to progress together as a nation, as a region.
Well, there you have it, good people. You've heard it from the Rastafari Society of Kenya. And Sankara, thank you so much for passing by. Thank you so much, Odis Baba.
Thank you.
Magode, thank you so much. Mi nitawajoin soon. Pia mimi napenda kutumia kitu, by the way. So now, good people, any big ups unatagotea nani on air, tukimalizia, tukifunga, tukiondokea? Odis Baba.
Yeah, man. And each and every one, massive and crew in the whole nation of Kenya, remember, in the year 2026, January, the date 14th and 15th, we'll be there at the Milimani Law Courts. So Rasta people, all of us are welcome at the court. It will be an open case, so representing with fullness and love.
Yes, I. Yes, I. One love. Magode, namaliziaje una big up nani, mtu wako, Mukoro, ama Olipa?
Kubig up na big up wase. Kwanza wase wote wako tuned in kwa isho. Alafu warasu wote wenye wana support hii case, for more information or to link up Rastafarian Society of Kenya.
All right.
Across social media platforms.
Yes.
Pia Rastafarian Society of Kenya.co.ke.
Okay.
Pale website for any inquiries.
Okay.
Na pia ukitaka kusupport, more details iko hapo. Pamoja tupeleke Rastafari mbele.
Yes, there you have it, good people. You've heard it from the Rastafari Society of Kenya right here on IRIE VYBZ. And remember, tonight we're having a very special show. I have our guest DJ, my very good friend since way back. He was my colleague, my workmate, and Sampata. Anajulikana kama Spapa de sukari ya warembo. Spapa kuja hapa. Akapi sukari ya warembo. Mtoto kuja nisaidie na mic moja, the Rastafari